Back to Phoenix Point. It's been a couple weeks. I've been out of the country, but I'm excited to be back playing this game. Fuck. Eraser. Paralyzing melee weapon. Huh. Interesting. Endurant containment facility available for construction. Oh, interesting. Specialized Pandoran containment facilities have been designed and successfully tested, allowing us to safely keep Pandorans in a state of constant paralysis. This represents a step forward in our struggle to understand their biology. Okay. Fort Valkyrie is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control, but right now there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. Began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night. Local doctor tells our operatives, I could not detect any physiological changes. There were certainly no signs of infection, but their behavior could simply not be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us. Okay, I think I read that last time, but I think I'm going to do the mission now. Some shotgun ammo. Okay. And Scarab. Sounds good to me. Let's deploy. Alrighty then. So it's funny, I've done this mission a few times, just been playing around before I even started this playthrough for YouTube, but I've never waited so long that I had the Scarab already. Which is kind of funny to me because I have not been finding sorry, I'm thinking here. Oh. The funny thing is, though, it's not from lack of trying. I just haven't been finding any New Jericho bases, so I think it's kind of funny that I just haven't found anything in this long. This mission's probably going to be super easy because of that. Because of the Scarab, I mean. This looks like it's exactly the same as the mission's always been, so they may not even be able to touch this Scarab. Actually, I should have just blasted him.
My turn.
Able to pierce the armor. Kind of surprising.
You like that?
Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Punch into this guy all you want. Oh god. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, I can't see. So the Scarab doesn't level up. That's the only problem with it that I see. So if I can, I want to take out the soldiers with my soldiers. Oh, this is my assault. I thought this was a sniper for a second. Maybe these guys are leveled up a little bit. They seem to have like a bunch of armor and shit. This thing's way less accurate. I mean, naturally. Shotgun. Let's see what kind of shot my sniper has first. Damn. Yeah, heavy? Well, since this is the sniper, I should probably... take out the people that are far away. Let's do quick aim first, so... get like 2 kills. Oh, you missed, you asshole!
Taking aim.
God, you prick.
Moving out. Missed.
God, you guys
Right there.
pissing me off today. Is she at least gonna bleed out? Oh my god. Nope. Well, now you're all in big, big trouble. I could just, like, run them down. Well, I know I can. Eventually you get an ability to run people over, but... at least you did in the beta. I don't know if that still exists, to be honest. What's the... there was a button on the screen to end. Dude, you're just gonna go bleed out, dog.
My turn.
0 damage. Oh, he did fuck up my tire.
Gotcha.
It's not what to do. Take the 50-50.
Target missed.
Oh shit.
You like that?
destroyed his equipment.
Taking aim. Trying to aim. That's a kill.
Panicked now. Get you because you're far away. Give him some cover. Oh, that's right. Ben is done for. Yeah. Get the kill if I just run up on his ass. Alright, is that the mission? I think that's the mission. Big boss got injured.
Assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience. That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human, our will. I fear neither the Utopians at Sanhedrin nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
Perhaps, dude. No, okay. I don't have anything. Capture an Anthron. I don't remember any of this stuff. Did this come in like a patch? Goo repeller? Do remember having this. Norris rifle. It's pretty interesting. Someone holding the Norris rifle? Thon requires one inventory space in the containment facility. Okay. To build the containment facility, I imagine. Say I need lab space. Okay. Can do that. Now, I was also considering getting another Manticore. Now might be the time for that. Oh yeah, my manufacturing only 3 days? Not too shabby at all, I must say. Want to consider giving my heavy, like, sniper helmet? Although, I don't know, I've been kind of keeping my heavies pure. We'll see. Let's do some more exploring.
Research complete.
New Jericho is a militaristic organization founded by Tobias West, the enigmatic billionaire founder of Vanadium Inc., ideologically committed to West's values of reason and meritocracy. New Jericho valorizes human will as the foundation of freedom and sees the Pandorans as a threat to the very core of human identity. West is said to have developed a long-term military strategy that will succeed where previous campaigns have failed. Some accuse him of having built a cult of personality around himself.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
Indeed. Okay, the Manticore 1 has landed in the remains of a gated community. Judging from the design, this place was built in the early days of the Second Mist. The upper classes abandoned the cities. The place seems to be in relatively good shape, if somewhat overgrown. Perhaps there are survivors? The more our operatives investigate, the stranger the situation gets. It's not entirely clear, but the evidence seems to suggest that the inhabitants of the gated community actually killed each other following a dispute about inheritance. The turrets meant to defend the compound's walls are turned inwards and turned towards the inside, and the lush gardens are full of shattered skeletons. The only thing really worth scavenging is the VR entertainment system. Cool. Well, now I'm finding new Jericho sites.
Scan complete.
Okay, dead town, an abandoned town, a remnant of the old world. Kind of place where children grew up, went to school, got jobs, and grew old. Search of the buildings is like picking over the dead, but needs must. Huh? A search of the buildings is like picking over the dead, but needs must. Doesn't sound right to me. Anyway, we might find some things we can use. Yep, search it. Materials and food, excellent. Here's start another scan, then we'll explore it. Okay, energy is eternal delight. Eric Logan Hughes is the leader of an independent haven called ATAX. ATAX? A soft-spoken intellectual man with a degree in urban planning, he approaches life in the post-apocalypse as a technical rather than moral problem. It's all a matter of preparation, he says. Planning. It's not really the Pandora virus that destroyed the world, you know. Between nationalist authoritarianism and neoliberal dogmatism, we simply didn't have the tools to defend ourselves as a species. It was a matter of systemic failure. But how then do we build a new system? Here at ATAX, we understand the foundation of a functional system is energy. Without sustainable, reliable energy sources, there is no future. Geothermal and hydro are my personal favorites, of course, Hughes says with a smile. But we have to plan further ahead than that. To that end, we are developing a completely new approach to energy generation, something truly radical. Until someone stole all of our research. An unknown group, masquerading as members of Sanhedrin, disabling our defenses and pillaged our lab. We managed to track them to their base. We don't have the resources to launch a raid. Can you help us? Heck yeah, we can. Excellent, Hughes says. Glad the Phoenix Project understands that this struggle is about more than just killing the bad guys. It's also about what kind of future we want to invest in. Otherwise, history will just repeat itself. Okay. So we'll head down here, start a new scan too. Guys are probably getting tired. Jericho's popping up all over the place now. Let's look at research again. I mean, I might as well. Can't research anything. Oh, so I do need the virus gun if I'm going to... Oh, it's capturing... That has these abilities. I didn't destroy a Pandoran lair? Okay. Oh, this guy got a level up too. Okay, borrow my Phoenix bases. Okay, so we're in space 1. Okay, here's... Oh, that's right, I was down. Delta... Phoenix Point... Still 2 days on that Manticore. Oh yeah, there is a lair. Okay, so I'll move here.
Research complete.
Okay, that's great.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
Yikes. Let's move. Know what happened last time. Okay. Threat level high. That's a good thing I have my scarab with me. Okay, it looks like we're running about 27 minutes here, so I'm gonna finish this video here and then I'll pick it right back up at this mission.